What is going on, people? So, little change of scenery today. I am here at Costa's gym over in Houston, Texas. So, Costa's gym is a place I find kind of special. I'm not trying to get like emotional on y'all right in the middle of the video, but so it's actually kind of close to where I grew up. It's about 20 minutes from where I live now. And honestly, like, I love this place a lot. It's very different than, the war zone, and it's very different than, typical LA lifetime, etc. But basically, it's a locally owned gym, and the owner, George, has had this place since like the 80s, 70s, 80s. So it's been here for a while. Has some really, really cool old school pieces of equipment, stuff that they don't really make anymore, and stuff that I just really love. But beyond that, whenever everything happened last year, which was pretty much a year ago to the date, for those of you guys who don't know, basically a year ago during the pandemic, our landlord kind of X'd us from our spot, and then that's why we had to create the war zone. And I had nowhere to go. I was still prepping for a show, and honestly, Lifetime just was not cutting it. The corporate gym vibe was not cutting it for me. And Jasmine, basically, who works our front desk at the war zone, her and her fiance live around here, and they said, hey, go check out Costa's, he'll take care of you, he'll make sure that you can get a place to work out at. So I came in here one day, and George gave me a free membership here for 2 or 3 months until we were open. So I'm super grateful for that for him. He really probably has no idea how much that meant to me. And it was kind of like a place where I would come in here, not have to talk to anyone. I could be in a bad mood, I'd get a good workout in, continue to prep for my show, and honestly, man, just gestures like that really mean the world. It was honestly too kind. And honestly, like I said before, I just love this gym. I know George, he kind of joked about it earlier. If I could and I had the money to, I would buy this place in a heartbeat. I love this gym. Some really cool, unique pieces of equipment. So we're gonna hit a lift here today. Give him a little shout out. So if you guys are in the area, give Costa's a visit. Like I said, it's a really, really cool environment. It's nice and quiet too. Depending on the time you go, it's obviously not 5 p.m. during the weekday, but it is usually pretty quiet. It's kind of like a training studio as well. But there's some cool pieces in here, some cool circuit pieces, and then your everyday equipment like your lat pull down and stuff. So we're gonna hit a back workout. But I want to give a little shout out to George at Costa's first. Other than that, we're 5 weeks out today. 5 weeks out. And I got a lot to update y'all on because I have been slacking on the content. So we haven't filmed in about a week and a bit, maybe even 2 weeks. And honestly, that's just because prep is getting real. It's getting really real. I don't know if y'all can see it in my face yet. Even in my last video, you can see I'm getting a lot leaner. So yesterday, we checked in with Ariel. I'll put a picture on the screen. That's how we're looking right now. I'm gonna do a little physique update at the end of this video because I need to send another one to Ariel. But I basically earned myself a cheat meal yesterday. I had a burger and 300 grams of fries, which is a good amount of food. So we're gonna put that to use here today at Costa's and keep it rolling. So Junior USA's is another national show that was also yesterday. So that kind of lit the fire. Motivated me a little bit more to kind of finish these last 5 weeks strong, and go get this card. I really, really am just kind of kicking into gear and ready to kick some ass for the next 5 weeks and make it happen. So that's really it on the updates. We're gonna hit back today. Energy is in and out, kind of like always. So I'm gonna just try and make it kind of raw, so I can see the clips, so I can see the intensity, so I can see what we're doing. Y'all can see some different pieces of equipment that we're working with, and we're gonna get after it and get a good one in. So let's do it. All right, first exercise that we're gonna work with is gonna be a straight arm pull down. We're gonna warm up the lats before we go into something a little bit heavier. So nothing crazy on the way, just focusing on getting a good stretch and squeeze, and focusing on pushing last night's cheat meal into the muscle. So I can already feel it. It's a little bit warmer in here, which is why I like it. But I can already feel myself sweating, and I think that's just from the excess salt and food from yesterday. So I'm excited, man. So we're gonna hit 4 sets of 12 here. Like I said, something super taxing off the bat. We're more focused on getting that stretch and squeeze in, especially at this point in prep. It's really about pushing blood to the muscle. So 4 sets of 12 here. Make sure you get that stretch and squeeze in. right, next exercise we're gonna roll on to. It's a wide grip lat pull down. Same thing, we're gonna hit about 4 sets, 10 to 12. I'm probably gonna go up and weight each set. Same thing, stretch, squeeze. Keeping the rest of the time really short on these. So trying to get in and out of here in like an hour. Because still got 40 minutes cardio to do. Still got some accessory work to do later too. Good? We on? All right. So our next exercise we're gonna roll to is a machine that we don't have at my gym. So whenever I'm at a different gym, I'll try and hit some different kind of pieces. So this is a hammer strength low row machine. So a really cool piece. We're gonna hit a 1-arm row here. So what we're gonna focus on is kind of being, kind of like a turtle shell. And we're gonna pull using our pinkies with 1 arm, focus on getting that squeeze in the rhomboid. So y'all got mad at me. He said my lats are looking too big compared to the rest of my body. So we're gonna focus more on some thickness versus just the width. So this is gonna be a good exercise for your back thickness. So we're gonna hit just 10 reps each arm, focus on getting a squeeze. We're just gonna do 3 rounds here. All right, so the theme for today is just getting a good squeeze in. So just hit that low row. We're gonna hit a machine chest supported T-bar row now. We only have a plate, we might go up a little bit, but we're just gonna hit 10 quality clean reps. The angle is different than the one at our gym. So I'm gonna kind of play with that and see how it is. But again, just focus on the squeeze, getting a good contraction. And this is our second back day of the week. So we're just trying to focusing on kind of doing some touch-up work and kind of finishing the week out strong. So hit 3 sets of 10 on this guy, and then like I said, we might add some weight, but we'll kind of play it by ear and see. We're gonna hit 1 more exercise for back. We have this machine that's pretty similar at the war zone. So we're gonna hit this upper handle up here, focus on the upper back, a little bit of traps as well. Focus on getting the squeeze again. We're gonna hit sets of 15 on this guy, 3 rounds 15, and then we're gonna burn out with a little bit of biceps, nothing crazy. And that's it for today. So 3 sets 15, a little bit of buys, and then calling it quits. Like I said, just focus on getting the squeeze in, getting out. We're dragging it today, but that's okay. So we're gonna move on to some biceps. And what we're gonna hit is a Nautilus Nitro, the seated curl. So Nautilus isn't really a brand anymore. I think Star Trek bought them, but they had some awesome pieces back in the day. And this is one of them. So every time I'm here, I like to use them. So it's a cool little machine. Basically sit back and it's kind of like a 1-arm preacher curl, except you're seated and you're kind of doing this movement here. So we're gonna hit 20 total reps, both arms simultaneously. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do some dumbbell curls, and that's gonna be a wrap for today. I'll do it. good little squeeze on that. So that's good. So I'm gonna hit 2 more rounds there. Man, I feel like death. I'm getting the cameras out for this. Look at my hair, bro. Whatever, it's fine. I found that the more wacky I look, like clothing-wise, hair-wise, like composure-wise, the better I look underneath. So we're about to unveil what we're looking like right now. So, but how crappy I feel and how weird I look with my hair and everything, it should look pretty good. The AirPod came out. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, yeah. Alright, so post cheat meal and everything, we're definitely a lot fuller. We're gonna hit a couple more sets here, push a little more blood in that muscle, and then try and get as much blood in there as we can, get a good pump, show you guys a little physique update, and then that's it for today. At this point prep, I like debate like how much weight I should use, like way too often. So we're gonna hit some dumbbell curls. I don't really know what weight we're gonna use yet, so honestly, like, just focusing on the squeeze, so probably not like super heavy, so I might use like, there's 32.5, so I might use those, because we don't have those at Warzone, so I might just play around with those, see how those feel. And if you don't know, metal dumbbells, the iron dumbbells, are significantly heavier than plastic urethane dumbbells. It's a fact. But we're gonna hit dumbbell curl. We're gonna hit 10 each arm. We good, we clear, we roll in. All right, people, workout is done. I apologize if the energy of the video is not very good. But at this point, like, you get what you get, you know? So the workout at Costa is done. It was a quick but good one. Like, I have some good blood flow in. Got to use some different machines, so that was good. Honestly, like, I wasn't really feeling it, and I took my sweater off, and just seeing how I look like right now, like, I don't mean to sound arrogant or like cocky ever, but I was like, holy shit, I was kind of blown away with how I'm looking right now. So that's a really good sign. I was telling Peter, like, it's easy to kind of get in your own head. Like last year at Universe, I was 205 on stage, maybe 206, 207, you know, by the time I carved up, but I was around 205. This morning I was like 211.8, so like 212. So close, but you know, it's kind of easy to get in your head and be like, okay, I need to be the same weight that I was last time. But you know, I feel like I'm tighter, I feel like I'm better, I definitely feel like I'm fuller, and hopefully just translated into me gaining some size, even though it was a pretty short off season. So we're just gonna, at this point, just trust the coach and go from there. But I want to show you guys how I'm looking. I just had an Ariella video post cheat meal workouts anyways, so I figured might as well have Peter and the expertise behind his lens and the quality on there too. So I'm gonna post it on Instagram too as a separate clip, but we'll see. This is really for Ariel though. And I guess I'll kind of do just some random poses, and then I'll hit my routine, work on that a little bit, show you guys what that's looking like on camera. Because tomorrow we are under 5 weeks out, so 4 weeks, 6 days out tomorrow, which is pretty fucking awesome. But man, I was just telling Peter, like, I want to win this show, like I really do. Most of the time I kind of say it is what it is, and you know, if I win, that's great. But being straight up with y'all, I want to fucking win. I want to win. I want to turn pro, and then I want to take some time off and then go and hit that pro stage. So, you know, one day at a time, but that's the goal. That's what we're aiming for. So that's what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to try and go for. But here's how we're looking. That's how we're looking. Conditioning is pretty solid considering it's 5:30 p.m. I'm 3 meals in. Today's another low carb day. So it's feeling pretty full. I definitely feel like I can get fuller. Conditioning though, I feel they're like pretty freaking close to where we need to be on stage. Definitely leaner than the last video. But at this point, it's just, you know, day by day. So that's going to be a wrap though. I appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate George and the gang of Costas for letting me be weird and come in and take my shirt off and flex, get a workout in. And as always, appreciate you guys for watching, following, supporting. We are 35 days out from Junior Nationals. Hopefully going to get that pro card and bring it home. So that's it for today. That's a wrap. See you guys in the next one. Drop down some comments on what you guys want to see next. I'm going to start vlogging for you guys. I promise. I will start getting better at that. So drop down some ideas for me. That way I give you guys content that you guys want to see. So that's it for me. Check it out. I will see you guys in the next one. And then we'll be 4 weeks out. So on that, we got Peter coming to Chattanooga with me. So be on the lookout for those videos of the show day experience, you know, pretty much peak week all the way into the show. So that'll be pretty awesome. But that's it for now. Wrapping it up. See you guys in the next one. Appreciate you guys for watching.